Hey, so in this video we'll learn how to have a ordering of our navigation. So we start, I would like to tell you, I hope you remember we are uploading all our code to our GitHub. Means we are committing all the code to our GitHub repository, and you can do all the code changes that so far we have learned. You can visit this URL over here, start our Jekyll server locally, dash Jekyll serve watch, hit enter. Alright, so our local server is up and running. Let's check it out. Okay, so I want to fix the ordering over here. So to fix that, what we are going to do is in our front matter for each single pages, we'll add a new variable called order. So I'll just write that out. So it is going to be order, and it will have a numeric value. So if I want homepage to be appearing first in the navigation, I'm going to give it an order number of 1. All right, and next thing is maybe I want about us as second, so I'll give it order number of 2, and contact I want it as third, so I'll give it an order number of 3. So once we have given this order, in our header, in our navigation, where we are assigning our site pages as an array to our page list, there we'll sort this out. So we'll sort the pages over here only. And just to remind you back again, site is a global variable, or you could say global object, which has information about all the pages in our website. All right, so we are going to add a filter over here. So I'm going to, and it is going to have a value of order, and that's it. And just to remind you, I'll just when you are using this sort feature, sometimes Jekyll doesn't work properly. So what I did before starting this lecture, before recording this lecture, I updated my Jekyll version. I'll just close this out, and I'll just show you my current Jekyll version. Jekyll -v. So it shows the current version of the Jekyll. So I'm using 2.5.3. Earlier my version was 2.5.1. So if you are using 2.5.1, you will face an issue. The issue, it would say sort method not found. And to fix that, you have to update your Jekyll. But while updating also, you might face a few issues. So all you have to do to fix the sorting issue, you have to update your Jekyll. So you might type Jekyll update, gem update Jekyll, and once you hit enter, you might face all these errors which are listed over here. So to fix this, the solution is you have to paste these lines one by one. So you'll paste this, you'll type this line first, then you'll type this line second, third, and the last one again you have to type gem update Jekyll. So I will provide this link as well, this code again. So this code might be, I'll just show you. I'll be typing like this: gem source -r, and better I'll just copy paste this line because very big line. Just paste this, click over here and paste and hit enter. Okay, so right now, since it says this source is not present in my cache, the reason for it is I've already removed it, and you have to go through these lines one by one. Okay, and at the end you have to update the Jekyll gem again. Once you do that, you would be able to run the new version of Jekyll. And yeah, so let's see if our sorting feature is working now. I'll run the Jekyll server, Jekyll serve --watch, and let's see. So I've just added this filter called sort and sorting by order. I'm saving the file, and let's refresh. So as you can see, the ordering is now as per the numeric digits 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it's working. So the next thing that we are going to fix is if you look at each page, all the pages, they have the same title. Also, they have same subheading and description. So we have to fix that. And also, if you go to home page and if you click on any blog post, the blog post needs to have different title, description, author name, background image, right? So we'll fix that. So first we'll fix the static pages. So to fix that, we have to go to header, because all this information is inside a header file, right? So this clean blog title is coming over here from the header file. So the symbol Jekyll also provides us a global variable called page. Okay, so page can read whichever page you are providing over here. Okay, so we are providing the page inside the template over here, so it will automatically read these variables. So we have this title over here. Same thing, I'll just copy this title and I'll go to my page, go to my titles area and type page.title, and that's it. It should work. And yeah, I forgot one thing. You have to wrap this in double quotes. Let's check it out if it works. And I'll just refresh this. Okay, so the home page is coming over here. If you don't want homepage title as a title over here, you could write your own additional headings over here. So what you have to do is, so for navigation names, you can type in a different heading, maybe navigation name, and you could say homepage. And for title, you could say Jekyll Blog homepage. Big something a different heading if you want, if you wish. And just wrap everything in say a double quote just to have a consistency. Okay, so this navigation name you would update in your nav. So you would go here. Okay, so we are providing this into page list, and I have this node.title. Instead of node.title, you should say node.navigation name. I'll just quickly update all this in our pages. Right, I'll just go to about. This additional variable we are adding only into our single page pages, like index, contact, and about. You can write anything over here now as a big title as per your. Okay, so I found out that had forgotten to update this title over here. Quickly add this, and once you add this, let's go back to our website and refresh this again. Okay, I'll also update you for a few things. Sometimes if you are updating the right way and still if it's not reflecting, just close your Jekyll server like this and go here and delete this entire underscore site folder and start the Jekyll server again. Sometimes what happens, Jekyll's even after running the server correctly, it doesn't serve the pages right. So you have to restart your server like this. Alright. So this was just a tip. And next thing, we will update our dynamic blog page headings and description. So just go to my header back again. All right. So what we need is we need a dynamic heading over here. So I think I'll just take title over here again. I think title sounds really good in this section. Yeah. So I think we'll just take our title as our heading. I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. And for the subheading, yes, let's see what we can paste. Okay, for subheading, I think we'll need to add a new variable called description. So I'll just add that description, and description can be. I'll just copy this. Okay. A clean block powered by Jekyll Blog. Alright, so we'll just quickly update the description for each of our static pages. So contact us, clean blog. contact us. This can be anything as per your needs. Right, and about us. No, about us. Alright, so I'll just go back to our header, copy the description variable, and I'm going to paste it over here. Right, and let's refresh the website, see how it works. Okay, so our titles and description is looking good. Alright, so let's go back to our blog sections over here. But if you notice, this is not right. Okay, there is one more thing I forgot to add. So each page, so all these three images, they are the same. But if you go to our image folder, we have three different headers over here. Okay, so we have to update this as per the pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more variable over here for the images. So I'll say cover image, and the image is going to be the name of the image which you want. So for the home page, I want this one. So I'll just copy the name of the file with the extension. I'm going to paste it over here inside the double quotes, home bg. Just copy this variable all our pages. All right. For about us, we have about bg. So I'll just copy that. Alright, and for contact, we have different one. So I'll just go to contact and update the same. Okay, so how would you update this? So same thing inside the header. If you go and check it out over here, so we have this section over here, image, right? So I'm just going to remove this part over here. Okay, let's remove this like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste the variable name that we just created over here. So cover image, and this is going to be inside header. So instead of so this is site.url. Site is a global URL. So we want specifically for that page. So same thing, we'll type double curly braces page dot cover image, and it should do it. Let's check it out. Okay, so homepage image is right, about image is a different image, and contact is a different image. Okay, so now we'll check how to fix our single post or blog post images issue, and let's get started on that. Okay, first let's see what our blog entries contain. So if you look at our blog entries, they have a title. Okay, so let's see, yes, title is working fine. Okay, and description as well is working fine. So they have the description tag. So we need to add author. So to fix the author, let's see the layout first, cause I'm not sure how the layout is. Better I'll just add the image cause I'm not able to view this. So we'll fix the image issue first, then we'll come back to this section again. And yeah, we have this img over here, post.bg, and you can add your own images. All you have to do is upload these images over here, whichever image you want, in the correct dimensions. So this URL over here is image, and let's see what image URL we have. Okay, we have set cover image. So I'll just update this over here. So we'll just say cover image for all the blog posts. Right. I'm just going to copy the same thing over here. Same thing for this one. Alright. You can change these images as per your images. Okay. So let's check if it works. Yeah. So background image is working neat. Titles are white, fine, perfectly fine. And the remaining thing is the author area. So I don't know how the author area HTML was. So I'll just quickly open the old static HTML pages, and you can extract that from the zip file which I had attached in the first video lecture. Okay, so I'm just extracting this zip onto my desktop. Okay, just close this out. And if you go to post, okay, you could see over here there is a section called posted by author and the date. So we'll just see how the HTML is laid out over here. Don't worry about the CSS. Okay, so there is a meta and like this. It's an H2. Okay. There is one more thing I have noticed over here. If you go to header, okay, so the subheading over here for single pages is inside a span, but for blog post it's an H2. Okay, so we have to do that. So we need to detect if it's a blog entry. So if it's a blog entry, then we'll display a different section of HTML over here. So we'll add an if else condition over here. To add the if else condition, we have to open and close curly braces, percentage. This is a Jekyll syntax again, if statement. So I have to end the if statement and just copy this, paste it, and end the if statement, end if. So what we are comparing over here. So let's see what is unique in blog posts. So blog posts have author. Yeah, so author is not available in blog posts, single pages, right? So we'll do the same thing. So if author is present, you could add your own variable, or you could say this is blog, and you could say true. True is a boolean. Okay, you could say something like this, or you could just simply use the existing variables. So I'll just go here and I'll say page, if page dot author. So if page has a variable called author, then we'll render this part. Okay, otherwise, okay, the else if would come over here. So I'll just say else over here, else. So first thing is, so if it's a blog post, the section is going to be like this. I'll just copy this part. Okay, I'll paste it over here, and as well it needs an H2. I'll just copy this. Okay, and yeah, page dot description is going to come here. Okay, and if it's a normal page, simple, we'll just render this one, and that's it. Let's see how it works. Close this part and refresh. Okay, so we have this description accompanied by our posted by the author. So the author, right? So it should be an author name. So we'll add our author name, that is going to be author, page.author. Okay, and the date will be page.date. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, everything is saved. Let's refresh. Okay, date is coming. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, page.date, even though date variable I have not defined over here, it's coming because date is a global property which is available on the page object. Okay, and also you have to add the filter to string, which we have already added into our index page. And just come to that. Okay, post.date. So over here it's for the post. I just want this filter. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the filter over here and paste it like this. So we have this part ready, and as well the subheading is ready. So let's check it out how it looks. Okay, everything seems to be working perfect as we wanted. And let's check home pages. Right, so home pages and about and contact page is different, and our static block page entries are different. Alright, so when we meet in next lecture, we'll create contact page. So right now this contact page is just a dummy page. It doesn't do anything when it's submit button. but we'll create our contact page for real now. So see you in the next lecture.